I'm Walter Schmudluck from Wisconsin and Illinois, and we're down here in Louisiana helping get people back from Katrina. This is the 10th anniversary now, and you have, I would say, the lower nines here were about half done.
Perfect, yeah.
About half the places are still in need of repair.
Go to. And travel down I went to Missouri. Then we went to Arkansas. And then we stopped at Memphis. Right here. Had some good barbecue in Memphis. Great time. We had some lunch. Then after that, we came down to Mississippi. Long drive through Mississippi. And across the border to Louisiana. And now we are here in New Orleans.
You became that living phrase, brothers and sisters in Christ. All those little sing-songs that, as children we sang in Vacation Bible School, we taught, put your faith in action, they would know we are Christians by our love. Y'all are a living example of that. And I have the privilege for the last 9 years to stand here on Monday morning and talk to you. So I do not want you to take anything for granted, because we don't. It's been 10 years, but it still fills me up. Because it's very humbling that y'all are still coming to help us. Because like Lorraine said, we know there are places everywhere that need you.
What type of jobs you've been working on?
I've been
working on a fence, putting up a fence, but we got to break through a bunch of concrete, jackhammers and all that. And it's hard.
This week I was working on drilling holes for a fence that we were supposed to put up, but due to property disputes, we weren't able to quite get the whole fence up, but we drilled all the holes for the fence.
This week I went to an elementary school. I mainly cut out like little prizes for the kids and copied books and hung up stuff.
One day I made a bulletin board for a school. That was kind of fun.
So why should someone come on a mission trip?
I've been working with an organization called ARC, which helps to employ people with mental disabilities. And yesterday was a bead facility which sorted beads that have been donated to this to ARC, and we were lifting them on pallets, moving the pallets, sorting the beads, packaging the beads, and that was pretty fun just to see all the different kinds and all the different crews and how many different parades are done in the Mardi Gras season.
I currently am at Camper Store in Louisiana, and this week we've been playing a game with this.
This is Adam Smith's house. Get an interview. Adam!
Hey, Adam, can we ask you questions about the mission trip? Can we ask you a question about the mission trip? Adam! When you go to these jobs, are they always what you expect them when you walk in? Is it, you pretty much get the assignment and you're like, oh, okay, I know what I'm doing, and show up and there you go?
Not really. A mantra of mine on these mission trips is sort of try to expect the unexpected. Like, nothing ever turns out, or rarely ever turns out to be what it seems to be. This trip, I know we've had a lot of instances where we've gotten basic information about jobs and we show up and it's something a little different, or we need different tools, and like the drywalling we did, we thought was going to be walls, but it turned out to be a ceiling. That was a surprise. I was able to, the last 3 days, work in the same house with pretty much the same crew and see a project all the way through. We had to
they call it mudding down here. We call it taping, I guess. But we had to put some mud on the seams of a drywall ceiling and make it really smooth, lots of coats, and then we painted, installed a ceiling fan there, and it was really, really cool to see a project all the way through because I don't know that a lot of groups have gotten that chance.
Part of the trip was finishing up ceiling fan in the lady's house. She's really happy with that.
Hi, come on in. We're working on a 200-year-old shotgun house, and come on in, I'll show you what we did today. Here's the parlor, the front room. Today we primed all the walls and turn around the doors. We still have to do a little patching on the top part. It's very nice and clean. And now this is the second room. Here's our crew finishing up. Wait, say hi. Hi. This would be one of the bedrooms.
All right, there's no doors. Are there doors?
No, there's no doors. They want the breeze to go through, and they want the high ceiling, so you have the higher rising. Not much privacy. Just keep your rooms clean and stuff. Now, here is the bathroom. It is gutted. There's not much in there yet. The only room that really has a door. Bedroom number 2. Closet space. Little attic space. And then, even though there's a bathtub in here, this would be the kitchen. In the back. You can see the old access for the exhaust for your stove. Windows are replaced. And Walt told us this house was hit by Katrina. It was under 12 to 14 feet of water for over 2 months. And they started working on this house in 2008, and as you can see, it's still under construction. It's still getting back to its historical condition. Thanks for coming. Bye.
Thank you.
Well, yesterday we went to a horse farm and we mucked all the stalls, and that was nice.
I started off working at one of the schools, hanging up various things for the teachers, and then I went with Lyle and John to work on a ladies' bathroom, and we got most of it done, so it looked really nice. And now we're working on the horse farm.
So Erin, how have you grown this week on the mission trip?
I definitely think I've grown in being able to be like more flexible and being able to like not have a plan because I was like originally out of my comfort zone, and being able to work with people more. Like I've worked with so many groups this week and it's been great. I've been able to work with everyone in a really positive way.
I've definitely learned to just kind of get outside of my comfort zone and have to just accept when things aren't the way that you want them to be, and that's what you're here for, is to grow and get used to. It's a good experience to be forced to do something you've never done before, and I think this whole week has kind of been things I've never done before or experienced before. So.
It's like the people you never thought you'd be friends with, you're kind of like starting to be friends with them a lot more, you know, like hanging out with each other. It's like, I know you kind of have no choice, but it's good to have no choice sometimes.
Any lows on the trip?
Low, it's hot. It's hot here. I'm sweating right now just saying this.
This mission trip has been really good so far. Really hot down here in Louisiana and New Orleans, but it's been a really good trip.
But here it's just hot. It's just hot.
This is a lot more hotter than all the other ones used to be, but I think for this one I've definitely worked outside more and sweated a lot more than any other mission trip I've been on.
I think this is by far the hottest mission trip.
Okay, so it's super hot out here, and
every single day. It's just baking out in the sun, and even Keith's phone keeps stopping recording because of it's heating up, and it's like in the high 90s or something, and it's just not good.
If someone were to ask you about your mission trip and say, boy, why, I can't believe you've gone on 3 of these things. Why, what would you tell them? Why do you do it?
I can't believe myself. No, I'm joking. So I just say, like, ever since I went on my first one, my character has changed for the better. So, like, when you go on them, you meet people that are really cool and stuff, and you get to see cities that usually you haven't seen before, and that's just, like, the fun stuff. It's also about, like, bonding with your church and meeting new friends and stuff like that. And, like, personally, it really builds, like, your character, like I said earlier, like, how you should react to things at home and, like, helping others. Like, not at home, it should be equal to here. Like, you should be serving and helping people around you and being nice and stuff like that. So it really builds you as a person.
So, Adam, I finally caught you. Could you tell us about what you're working on here and what you're doing on this mission trip?
Gotta go.
Adam, I love you. Well, thus ends our interview with the elusive Adam Smith.
Mission trips really do throw you out of your comfort zone, but that's where you'll find yourself. I've learned so many things on these trips about myself as a person and learned so many new skills. I've met so many people who have shaped who I am, mostly through mission trips, and it's really a time to get close to other people, to leaders, to students you don't know, and even get closer to friends that you've known for a long time. We all have tons of fun, tons of laughs, and it's hard work, but it's 100% worth it, and I feel like everyone usually goes home feeling really fulfilled and knowing that they served God and they served people who needed it very well. So definitely 100% would recommend a mission trip.
You hear this one all the time, patience. You learn patience on these trips because you're traveling around with so many people and there's getting directions from 10 different places and expectations are never the same as what they are. Maybe not good or bad expectations, maybe it's better, maybe it's worse, but I mean, you just learn patience so much.
Definitely do it. I've been going for 3 years and I've never regretted it. I love these mission trips. They're my highlight of the summer every year. And you get a lot of new friends.
You should definitely try mission trips because it took me till my senior year and I wish I had done it sooner.
Mission trips are awesome.
So sassy, Press. Your hair looks really good, just by the way. What's your favorite part about us being here?
I really like the people.
Me too.
And Claire, what has been your favorite part of the mission trip?
Well, mine has definitely been hanging out with Sassy, Press, and hanging out with all the horses. Did you have a fun time with us?
Oh, of course.
Past 2 days?
Yes.
Me too. Bye.
has left the building.